Good morning, everyone. How are you? Um, I really feel it's like something lifted today. It's like I figured out something. It is really, um, it's really great when you sit down and really think about this whole year, what it brought to you. I woke up yesterday morning, and as usual, I woke up about 4:30, quarter of five. And usually I'll get up, put my clothes on, and I'll just go for a walk, take my dogs for a walk. Yesterday, I want to share this because this is important. Usually, if I am tired, if I am tired, if if I don't want to get up, I still get up. I don't say no. But something happened yesterday, or it's been happening for the past 2, 3 weeks. If I need to sleep, I'm gonna let myself sleep. So it is so important to listen to our body, what our body telling us. It is not important what we put in our mind, how things should be or how things should happen. So I went back to sleep and I didn't get up till 7:30. It's like, wow, I don't think I slept that late forever. I don't. When I sleep to 6, that means I way overslept. So I woke up and I made me a cup of tea, went up, sat in the backyard, and I looked up and I live on a canal, and the canal is about a little ways behind me, but there is that big, huge, tall pine tree, and on the pine tree there are two birds, and they were so big, they were huge, and I kind of took me a while to figure out what are those birds. Are they not eagles? Because they are only black. And I thought a vulture, they're smaller, but this one is as long as your hand. It's like a huge, and they both sitting right there looking at me. And I looked at them. I'm thinking, what that mean, vultures? It's like you only see them on dead animals on the street. You see, those are the they clean up the earth, clean up the earth. So they're looking at me, and I'm thinking, okay, what that mean? And I called a friend of mine, Jane, and I said, Jane, I see these birds, but they're huge. I don't think they're vultures. Vultures are smaller. She said vultures can be so big. And she said something. She said, Yola, vultures are the scavenger of the earth. They clean up. They clean up the dead. They clean up what we need to let go of. And she said, maybe there is a message for you. And I'm like, what is the message? She said, maybe it is time for you to clean up. Clean up something that you need to clean up and get rid of. And I thought for a while, and I'm like, wow, something lit up in my mind. What is it that I need to clean up? I start to meet new people in my life, and I want to get out there. I want to be friends with everybody. But the idea of thinking people are at a higher level, of a spiritual level, that make me feel I want to be around them. And then something happened, and I realized, oh, they're not. And I have to let go of these ideas that I expect of people to be way up on a bracket that's not there. The other thing is, it's my home. The kids came in, moved out, moved in, brought their stuff, moved out. My garage is half full. The bedrooms, it's like everything I feel like my home needs to be updated. I used to walk home in my home. I have a beautiful home. And I don't care how small the house is. I'm a tourist. When I walk in my home, I want to feel, this is my home. This is my space. So even if I cannot buy very expensive furniture, I paint soft colors, pastel colors. I make my environment feel good. I put the pictures that I like to see. I love the colors, and I love to just walk in and just feel, oh, this is my beautiful home. I feel peace. This is my sacred place, my sacred space. My home is my sacred space. When I walk in, I want to feel good. And I lost that feeling for a while. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to. And in my head, I'm thinking about ideas, what I want to do, how I want to change things. And I am thinking, I used to have so many parties and so many people to visit. Like lately, I don't. And I said, I want to do stuff like that. It would be really nice to get back to myself. Um, I sat and looked back at this year, and something happened lately. Few things happened, and one of them was my son going into an accident. And I just bought him a car a year ago. That car, I was lucky, I got it from an older lady that has this Toyota in her garage, and for a few years, but the Toyota is brand new. She go every month and have an oil change on it, and it's only 20,000 miles on the car. Well, guess what? He totaled it. What did I get for it? Hardly anything. So it wasn't his fault neither. But I noticed something, and I want to share this with you because I felt so, the way I reacted, I thought, wow, I really did a lot of growing lately, a lot of growing, a lot of growth. And I bet many of us this year, so many things happened that we had to let go of our fear. And if we not, then we need to work on it. And, the way I reacted and how calm I was like, wow, I really did a lot of change. So looking back into the year, I'm gonna ask you guys, check the difference. Don't look at the trials. Check what you learned from the trials. They are important. It is so important to see yourself stepping up. There is nothing better, there is nothing more important than us working on ourselves. Nobody else. You need to release that energy because that's the control issue and the codependency. But you need to work on yourself like I worked on myself. I still working on myself. A while back, I used to think, oh, I know the truth, I am right, and this is the truth, and this is the way. Well, you know what? I come to realize, no, what I thought was the truth is not the truth. What I thought was the way is not the way. And there are many truths, and everyone have their own truth. What feel good for you, whatever is important for you. You have to let go of that paradigm that you grew up with, and that brought us so far, and we get so stuck because of that paradigm, what we think, what they put in our head. This is why it is so important to sit in stillness, sit quietly. You don't think about meditation that you have to blank your mind and don't think. No, make the time to sit and just be quiet. Just be quiet. Just listen what the universe is telling you. It's beautiful. A lot of us are stuck, and I was stuck till I got into my coaching program. I used to listen to so many spiritual people. I followed so many people, and I was growing. I was getting all that info inside, but the emotional issues that I was stuck in, I didn't learn to let go of it till I get coached and I start to look at things differently. And what a relief! What a relief! There is nothing in life. If you read my book, you will know that there is nothing that I haven't been through. I've been through things that many people probably would have been insane by now on tons of medication, or they would have killed themselves a long time ago. But it is all about the power of the mind and what you tell yourself. The stuff that I've been through, I can feel people. I am an empath. I can feel people. I can feel their energy. I can feel where they're stuck. And I because I know and I feel them. And I know where to hurt and I know where they stuck because I was there. I'm able to help them better. So you guys, work on yourself. Life is not no, I'm okay. No, that will show up in your body. You need to learn to, well, some of you, maybe some of you already much more higher level than me, but some of you need to really accept the fact that there is something more that you need to learn to be able to survive the stress of life and the trials that you've been through and all these emotions that is stuck. You need to release them and climb up the ladder. Find a coach. Find a coach. Trust me, a coach, the right coach. The right coach will be able to help you. I see people that was the one session was just one session and they fine. They picked up so much. Then a little bit later they come back for another session. And some people purchase 3 sessions and they do great. It is awesome. There is nothing more powerful and more healing than to help someone to show you to show you, not to show you. I don't show you. You show you really. I just ask you the right questions, the right things to think about, the stuff that you need to do on daily basis to get there and to get the answers. That's all what I do. Everything is inside of you. And when you start to change your thought about things, then you tap into that energy, that powerful energy that's so beautiful about you. It is all inside of you. I don't do nothing. As a coach or counselor, they don't do nothing. What's inside of you, you came into this earth with. You just need to tap into it. Once you tap into it, you are okay. Okay? So, and I want to tell you too, I forgot that. Once I figured out what those birds are telling me, they flew and they went. It's like they waited right there till I figured it out. And once I figured it out, boom, they disappeared and they're gone. The music got too high. Anyway, it's time for the coffee cup reading. And oh boy, I let it dry too much, but let's put my glasses on. Okay. And the bottom of the cup, I have like a head of an alligator. And you know, and this is the past. So for me, when I see an alligator, I see teeth, something trying to bite you, snatch you. Don't laugh at me, but an alligator is probably you made a business deal and you got screwed up. Or somebody used you and abused you for your good heart and manipulated you because of your good heart. And you got really hurt by that. I see you standing right in front of that face. So you are facing it, you're going like this. You got hurt, so you step back and you put your hand like this, okay? Behind you, there is a candle. And the candle is an omen for energy, for insights. So what the candle tell me is you finally, you caught what this person doing to you, and you got deeper insight about the whole situation. You put your hands up like this, and above the candle there is a butterfly, and the butterfly is moving up from the bottom. Okay, so um, whatever we went through, I went through that myself. This year it has been really a rough year, a lot of learning experience. I'm not gonna say trials, it is learning experiences, and it will be good um, if we can really understand what is the lesson. Because if we don't, it's gonna come back and come back. And I know I got screwed up million times in my life, and believe me, I finally got it at age 52. I mean, this is, at least I got it right. So if you're listening to this, please look back at this year. What happened? Get the lesson in order for you to move on, or for me, because I know I've been screwed up big time. And we need to learn the lesson. There is a lesson for us to know. You cannot, it's good to trust. It's good to trust your inner self, your inner feeling. And it is good to allow, to trust others that they will do what is good through their inner self, right? But what they feel and where they are in life is not where you are. And sometimes they take advantage of that, and they because money is involved. It could be other thing, but money for me was involved. And I really trusted that those people would do the right thing, and it wasn't. Okay? So a lot of money it cost me to pay for this lesson. And I'm hoping that I am not going to go through it again. The candle is awesome. It's a beautiful energy, beautiful insight that you came to, and you just, it's lifting you up, and the butterfly just flying. So you coming out of it. But then at the end of the candle, at the bottom, like the candle is burning, but at the bottom it is letting this smoke fly away, and it is going up through the cup, and there is a heart and a bird right inside of it. And what that tell me, whatever it was that you got screwed up with, and whatever it was that the lesson was supposed to be, you are getting over it, and you with love, because that energy is flying up with love. It has the heart on top, the shape of a heart, and the bird inside of it. If you're gonna hold that energy that somebody screwed you up and be angry about it, it is not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to fly. So listen listen to what I'm saying. This is very important. You have to really face this problem as a lesson for you. Because if those people didn't screw you up, you're not going to learn this lesson. Because when you move into the future, something bigger might come. Something way much bigger may come. And you will even get screwed up even more. Busted up. Because you're naive, or you trust, or you have faith in people. Sometimes having faith in people is not so good. I'll have faith in people to do what is as much as they understand, but more than that, no expectation. Have faith that they will do what is good for them, but don't expect, because expectation really hurt at the end. Just allow everyone to be on their path doing what they want to do. The important part is you protect yourself. If you learn this lesson, then whatever business dealing you're going to get into in the future, you better ask. Ask a million people and listen. Listen. Don't be stuck. And oh, those people are spiritual people. They are wonderful. They will not hurt. No, when it comes to money, nobody give a crap about nobody. And nobody is spiritual enough. Okay, when they have a business, when you have a business, your money comes first. Okay, so this is a lesson in here. We're getting out of it. See, this new year is coming, and it's really is letting go of the past. This is what it is all about. All the stuff that we had to deal with this year. I see death and a bird on top of it that remind me of the scavenger, oh boy, I just talked about those two birds that I saw on the tree. Um, I forgot their name, but this is death. Somebody is laying down on their face, and this bird right on top of them. Uh, and it just remind me of what I talked about when I first started this video. You need to let go of whatever not serving you good. So find out, sit down quietly. Don't talk to a million people. If this stirs some emotion inside of you, go sit down by yourself. Excuse me. Sit by yourself. Listen. Open your heart. Take a few deeper breaths. And make sure you're not angry, because if you're angry, you're not going to see nothing. Make sure you are as peaceful as you can be. Start with gratitude so you can get to that energy feeling. Be grateful for whatever, count whatever you can get, you can count. I know one time I started that, and I start to think of the little things that I don't think about, and I felt so overwhelmed with love and gratitude. So do that and listen. What is it you need to let go of? This is important because it came up right now, right in the middle of the cup. Okay? In here, I see you. I see you standing up. I see somebody sitting down and you're standing on their lap. So you probably have a guru, you have a teacher, and they support you. You have probably one person supporting you, one person that you get a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight, a lot of love from, because they sit in. They're not pushing you. They sit and they're right there for you. You standing up and you have this baby in your hand. And the baby is a baby. It could be your children. Does this we can I can read it in different ways. If you have a baby, that means you're holding your children in your hand, and there is like a big ice cream bowl. This kid is going to eat from it. But then behind the ice cream bowl, I see this. It's it's like it's like a ghost, it's like a spirit, like maybe it is an angel or a guide that's holding a heart in their hand. In that heart, there is a sparrow in it. So probably you standing up and trying to hold your children from getting into something, and this opposing of you and the children is this guide or spirit telling you it is all about love. Allow. Don't control, don't hold back, just allow. And the heart is gonna hurt, but this is the way to grow. Okay, so support and love. With love, deal with things, and the heart will hurt, but with love, only with love, you can deal with things. So when you try to control, it's not gonna work. When you try to tell them what to do, it's not gonna work. I've done it. I know it is not. Trust me. If you stand in there and come with love, not fear, because many times we think we come in from love. I'll stand up. No, you cannot do that. This is gonna take you to this and this and this. You cannot do that. Well, you know what? They get upset because they feel you controlling them. See, we became a free spirit to this world. We need to stay as free. So through love, if I change and I say, okay, if I done it differently and I say, okay, I know you want to do this. I'm behind you. I love you. I'm going to support you. But I want you to know there is, you know, some you have to pay for there are some consequences when you do something like that, and I'm going to allow you to really experience whatever you want to experience, but I wish and I hope you pick the right thing for you. So whatever it is, pick the right thing for them. And even if it is not good, it is a lesson they need to learn the same way we made our mistakes, and it's a lesson for us to learn, right? Okay. A lot of gathering. Oh my goodness, a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is a Christmas. It's a Christmas. It is Hanukkah. It is many people celebrate their holidays at this time of the year, the New Year's. A lot of people celebrating it. So you all celebrate in one way or the other, and it feel like everybody coming together and with a V. It's like with a whatever how rough it is this year. Uh, Underneath is like you're sitting on a table, and the table is like this, is a V, and above you all it's coming like this and open up into a beautiful white road to walk into. So everybody gonna go through. This year is gonna be good for everybody because this is above everybody's head, and this is awesome. There is nothing bad and nothing really to fear of. I see you in here, and again, this is probably some of you. I see you running. Oh my gosh, you're climbing, you're running from something, you're running toward this big bird in a distance. The big bird is, you have an idea and you're going for it. Whatever it is, it could be love, it could be someone you fell in love with, and you're really going so fast with that relationship, who knows, or you maybe have a business, an idea for a business, and you have right in front of you a fish. A fish is oh boy, a fish is supposed to be, let me see, is a good thing. A fish bring a lot of its gifts, you know. Let me see. Okay, it's okay. So you have fish in your hand, which is wisdom and blessings are swimming to you. Use your gifts wisely. So what I am thinking here, the feet are on the bottom, and you're climbing up. Is right above the butterfly, on this side of the butterfly, and you just going up. You figure things out. You let go of the past of that crocodile that bit you and hurt you, and you moving on toward that bird. A bird, it could be, like I said, it is a business that you want to start, or maybe an idea, or maybe freedom. Freedom. A bird has freedom flying in the air. I mean, a bird can, whatever is your intention for the new year, go for it. Because if you want to be free, you want to fly, you want to be free of things that were holding you down, this year you are letting it all go and you're going to fly. And I'm so happy that this year came. We all need that. And please tell me, just message me on the side. You go on my website, leave me a message. Nobody read it but me. Go on Facebook and leave me a message. I think it is awesome. It's going to be an awesome year. And it is wide all the way to the top of the cup. It is beautiful. Ooh, I need to really cut this, but there is so much in the cup. I have to tell you, the smell of frankincense burning is beautiful, and when I burn it, I just feel, it takes me to a time when I was a little girl going to church or wake up on the bells ringing. I came from very little town, and probably 400 to 700 people in the town. That's it, you know. And it wake us up, and it's time to go to church, and it is just you walk into church and just the smell and the feeling in it. And I really have this feeling today. And here, you're sitting down. You're sitting down, you're meditating. You have two guides. You're meditating about something. You're sitting down finally, and this is not now. This is a little bit in the future, okay? This is a little bit, maybe a week or two, I don't know, but it is started from the middle of the cup to the top. So probably this is something you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be sitting down quietly, and you're going to be listening to yourself. Listen to what your body needs. Listen to what you should do. Listen to, feel the food. Feel the food you eat. Is it harmful for your body? Do you need to stop it? You're sitting and you have two guides in front of you, because they're all white. I could only see their eyes. And in their hand, they have something in their hand and giving it to you. This is awesome. This is just beautiful, you guys. This is just beautiful. The future is beautiful. Just have faith. Everything gonna be okay. Behind you, it's like like dust. Probably stuff you need to let go of, and that dust goes smaller, 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 and it ends up being just nice and white. And you have on your head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably next week. Next week you're gonna start. You're gonna sit. You in stillness and the quietness. You're gonna make that a space for you. That sacred time. That is your time and your sacred space. Pick up a place where you feel alone and quiet. Make a place in the house where you feel that you can sit in there and you can just relax and deep breathe and just sit in the quietness for a few minutes and just listen. Listen to what the universe, to what God, to what Spirit is telling you. Okay, my friends, it seems like we coming ahead to a nice, beautiful year. We all had our struggle. There is a lot in this cup. It's like I want to go on and on. Please like and subscribe, or share it on your page. And I have some gift certificate, $20 for 15 minutes or 40 for half an hour. or 70 for a whole hour of coaching in the coffee cup. If you have questions, if you have stuff while I am doing this one, you have to be with me not one on one. You have to be with me on the phone, or you have to be with me on the on Skype or Zoom, but it has to be face to face or on the phone. I have to listen to you, so you can ask me questions while I am doing the reading, and so you can benefit from the coaching part of it. Okay. If you like to purchase a reading for someone, please go ahead, contact me on my website, www. It is down there, okay, or email me. I'm gonna put my email too, or find me on Facebook, okay. You guys have a beautiful week. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy every bit of it. Take a deeper breath and know that you're not alone. We're all going through the same thing. Okay. So I will see you next week. So long, my friends. Bye bye.